Malou. My name is Malou Perez-Nievera, and today I'm with my niece,
Pia De Leon.
We are so excited to do this segment today because A, I'm here in Orlando, Florida at my sister's house. And by the way, Dick, thank you very much for letting us use your kitchen. And B, my brother from Manila is in town who is incidentally filming this segment. Thanks, Paul. And C, it's also his birthday. So we are so excited to celebrate his birthday here. Happy birthday, Paul. Paul requested me to make custard cake. So today, we're going to make a custard cake. And what is a custard cake, Pia?
A custard cake is a chiffon cake topped with leche flan.
Custard cake. Once I hear custard cake, I immediately equate it to my aunt, Nana Ming from Canada, because before when we were growing up, she used to bake custard cake for every one of us during our birthdays. So in order for me to recreate those moments, I have requested my niece, Pia, to be my junior chef.
Baker.
Oh yeah, baker. So Pia, thank you very much for being with me here today.
And for our ingredients,
So you will need 1 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of water, 3 egg yolks, 1 can of condensed milk, 1 can evaporated milk, 5 egg yolks, 2 1/4 cup of cake flour, 3/4 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 3/4 cup of water with any flavoring, 8 egg whites, a half teaspoon cream of tartar, and half cup of sugar.
So what's the first step that we're gonna do, Pia?
We are going to caramelize sugar and water. I'm putting in the 1/4 cup of water and then adding 1 cup of sugar.
And then as Nana Ming said, do not touch or stir the sugar and water while it's heating up.
Now that the sugar has been caramelized, we're going to pour it into our baking pan. While we set this aside, we'll work on our custard. In a mixing bowl, add 3 egg yolks and 1 can of evaporated milk. And the condensed milk. Okay, now we're going to lightly whisk this until it's well combined. Put the custard on top of the caramelized sugar, and we're going to strain it in.
So we'll set this aside and we will proceed with making up the cake.
So now we're going to add in our 2 1/4 cup of cake flour.
Alright, we're going to sift it, right?
Yes. Then we're going to add 3/4 cup sugar and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Once we have all our dried ingredients in the sifter, we're going to sift it.
While you're doing that, Pia, I have a question from a reader, and she's asking why the flan on top didn't settle. And Nana Ming said that as a tip, when you bake it, your bain-marie, which is a water bath, should be really, really hot.
After we've sifted the dry ingredients, we have to bore a hole to put in our wet ingredient. 5 egg yolks and the flavored water.
Okay. And you could use other flavored water, like for instance, if you care for orange or mocha, you could mix your own flavored water, right, Pia? So right now we used vanilla. And then what do we do next?
Just going to mix this until it's well combined. So to make our meringue, we're going to add 8 egg whites into a standard mixing bowl. And then we're going to beat it on
good.
medium high speed until it forms soft peaks.
Alright, let's do that.
Now we're going to add, while it's mixing, half teaspoon of cream of tartar.
And how long will it take, do you think, to do that?
You know when it's ready, when you pick up the beater and it forms peaks, but it still goes down.
Thank you for that tip. Pia. Now we're ready to add the sugar.
And you're gonna add it little by little while still mixing it.
Don't you love it when you bake? It makes you happy, right?
Yeah, because I know that after this, I'll have nice dessert.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait for me to try your custard cake. Okay. What do we do, Pia?
We have to fold and cut the two mixtures together. And when folding and cutting, you have to go in one direction.
Cut, fold, cut, and fold. All right.
Go. Now we're just putting the cake mixture and meringue mixture into the baking pan.
I have to do it slowly so that the the custard and the cake won't mix together.
Now we're ready to bake, and we're going to add the hot water to make the bain marie. Put it in until it's halfway up the baking pan. Now we're going to bake the cake for 1 hour at 350 degrees.
So it's been an hour, so let's see. Woohoo! Looks so good. Nana Ming will be so proud of us. So let's go get it up. It looks nice and brown. Let it sit here until it's really cold and the flan will be firm at the bottom. So let it sit for an hour or two until it's really completely cold, right?
Now that it's completely cold, we're going to cut the 4 sides.
It's time for us to flip it. And voila! Okay, but I think both of us did a good job. Yes.
Thank you for having me, Tita Malou, on your segment, and I really enjoy baking with you.
What else can you say to our viewers?
I hope that find a joy in baking just like I do.
What can you say about Pia's custard cake?
Oh, it's moist, the right kind of sweetness. Very moist. Has a good look to it and looks golden brown like the way it's.
Join me on my Facebook page, Skip to Malou, or follow me on my blog, skiptomalou.net, or subscribe in this channel, Skip to Malou Inspired Cooking Filipino channel. Thank you very much for joining us during this segment. Hanggang sa muli, ako si Malou na nagsasabing, that's a wrap!